Today I'm going to show you how to make this flying saucer in Blender. When you're done, you're going to have a little flying saucer like this, and he's going to fly. He's going to move in 3 different directions, and that's it. First, you need a new file. This is going to be new general file. It's what opens up when you open up Blender. I'll save this old one as UFO. Okay, here's our new one. First thing we're going to do, we are going to delete this box because we want a flying saucer, not a flying box. To add, you go up here to add, mesh, and we're going to do a cylinder. Okay, here we go. This is the beginning of the flying saucer. To smash this down flat, you're going to hit S for scale. Make sure this is yellow around it. Then hit S and Z to make it move along the Z axis like this. We're going to smash it down like that. Okay. If you want to move this around to look at it, you can hold down your scrolling button and then move your mouse and you can look all around it. Okay, there's the beginning of our flying saucer. Now we're going to add another mesh UV sphere. It's like a big golf ball. Okay, and then this UV sphere, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to hit S for scale. This one you don't have to hit Z because it's a sphere. And we're going to put this so it's small enough to go inside the other circle. Like that. If you click off of it, you can see what it's going to look like. That's our flying saucer. Okay, then I'm going to highlight both of them. And I'm going to go to object. I thought join. Let me see. Okay, I guess just click on it once, hit join. Okay, so what I did is I clicked on the outside saucer and then I held down my shift button, clicked on that circle. Now they're both selected. Now I go to object and join. So now this is one object. If I move this, they should move together. So you're going to hit the G, grab, just to test it. It moves around. To go back, hit Control Z. Okay, now we're going to start animating. We can pull up this timeline right here. We're going to start at number 1. And we're going to hit I. That's going to insert a keyframe. And we want to do location, rotation, and scale. And you're going to see over here, we put a little yellow diamond. Okay, now we're going to move this up to frame 60. And then we're going to move the flying saucer. So I'm going to hit G for grab. I'm going to move it over here. Let's see where that went. Yeah, that's good. So we're going to move it there. And then I'm going to hit R for rotate. Let's go there. And then we're going to hit S for scale. We're going to make it slightly bigger so it looks like it's coming towards us. Okay, so we moved it from here to here. We rotated it. We made it a little bit bigger. And if this is on 60, we're going to hit I and click on location, rotation, scale again. So what we did, we told it where to start, we told it where to end, and the computer fills in everything in between. If we move this back and forth now, you can see we made a quick animation. Okay, then we're going to move up to 120. And this is going to be the second movement. So I'm going to hit G again to grab this. I'm going to move it over here. I'm going to rotate a little bit like that. I'm going to make it even bigger with scale with the S. So now it's going to look like it moved and got closer. Then it moved again and got even closer. Then I hit I to put in a keyframe. Click on location, rotation, scale. Okay, now the last one, we're going to make it zoom away. So for this one, I'm going to zoom out. Okay, and on this one, I'm going to make it smaller and move it way over here. So I'm going to hit S for scale, make it smaller. And then I'm going to hit G for grab. And then you see that line is green. To move it along that, you're going to hit Y because that's the Y axis. And we're just going to move it to as far as we can see it. And then we're going to hit I for location, rotation, scale. And now we have our animation. Now it goes from here when we hit play. Let's zoom in a little bit. When we hit play, it moves to the right, and then it flies to the left, and then it takes off. That's how you do your animation. Good luck with that.